So hi students, once again good morning. So good morning to all of you. So now in the previous video we have discussed about working principle of two-stroke petrol engine. So now in this video or in this class we are going to discuss about working principle of two-stroke diesel engine. The question may like this: explain about working principle of two-stroke diesel engine, or the question may like this: explain about working principle of two-stroke CI engine. Working principle of two-stroke CI engine or working principle of two-stroke diesel engine. Both are diesel engine or CI engine. Both are same. Okay. So for two-stroke diesel engine, we have a small description. That is, working of two-stroke diesel engine is similar to that of two-stroke petrol engine. So already I have explained working principle of two-stroke petrol engine. Once again see that one. So working principle of two-stroke petrol engine and working principle of two-stroke diesel engine, these two principles are same. So all of you observe this point: working of two-stroke diesel engine is similar to that of two-stroke petrol engine. Okay, working mechanism is same as petrol engine. And second point, in two-stroke diesel engine we use fuel injector, whereas in the petrol engine we use spark plug. So this is one of the difference. Okay, this is a very important point. So in two-stroke diesel engine we use fuel injector, but in two-stroke petrol engine we use spark plug. Okay, next, third point, in two-stroke engine all the events are completed in two strokes of the piston. In two-stroke engine all the events are completed. All the events means suction, compression, expansion, exhaust. All the events are completed in two strokes of the piston. So they are: first stroke means upward stroke, second stroke or downward stroke. So these are the two strokes. So the valves of the four-stroke engine are replaced with ports. So in four-stroke cycle engine we will have valves, so inlet valve, exhaust valve, like that. But in two-stroke cycle engine we will have ports. There are three ports: inlet port, exhaust port, transfer port. Inlet port, exhaust port and transfer port. So here let us see the diagram. See here, this is a diagram. This diagram shows the working of the two-stroke diesel engine. So in two-stroke engine we will have ports. So instead of valves we have ports. This is our inlet port, exhaust port, and this is a transfer port. This is our transfer port, and this is a piston, connecting rod, crank, crankshaft, crankcase. This is a crankcase. Okay, so this is a fuel injector. So here in place of the, so here in petrol engine, so in place of fuel injector we will have spark plug. In petrol engine we will have spark plug, but in diesel engine, so this is a fuel injector. Okay, this diagram shows the working of the two-stroke diesel engine. So generally in two-stroke engines, so generally we have two strokes: first stroke and second stroke. Another name of the first stroke is upward stroke, another name of the second stroke is downward stroke. So let us see first stroke and second stroke one by one in the next slide. See here in this slide, see this is the first stroke or upward stroke. In the first stroke, piston moves from BDC to TDC. So basically in two-stroke cycle engine, before starts the engine, the piston will be at BDC position. So in the first stroke, piston moves from BDC to TDC. When the piston moves from BDC to TDC, inlet port will be opened position, exhaust port and transfer port will be closed position. Okay, once again listen: when the piston moves from BDC to TDC, only inlet port will be opened position, exhaust port and transfer port will be in closed position. So once again all of you observe the diagram. See in this diagram, when the piston moves from, in the first stroke, when the piston moves from BDC to TDC, this is our BDC point, this is a BDC point, this is our TDC point. So when the piston moves from BDC to TDC, so when the piston moves from BDC to TDC, so this inlet port will be in opened position, this will open, and exhaust port and transfer port, these two ports will be at closed position, so when it moves from BDC to TDC. Okay, next see here, third point, when the piston moves from BDC to TDC, so it means piston creates a partial vacuum in the crankcase, means pressure in the crankcase is less than the atmospheric pressure. Okay, so once again listen here. So 3 points. So in the first point, what we have seen in the first point, piston moves from BDC to TDC. When the piston moves from BDC to TDC, this inlet port will be open position, exhaust port, transfer port will be closed position. And when the piston moves from BDC to TDC, so this piston creates low vacuum in the crankcase. This piston creates low vacuum in the crankcase. Means it creates low pressure in the crankcase. So what happens? This piston creates low vacuum in the crankcase, means, see here, if you observe the pressure inside the crankcase and pressure of the atmosphere, if you observe these two pressures, so pressure inside the crankcase is less than the atmosphere. So due to that pressure difference, so fresh air will suck into the crankcase. Once again see here, when the piston moves from BDC to TDC, piston creates partial vacuum in the crankcase, so pressure in the crankcase is less than the atmosphere pressure. So due to this pressure difference, only air, see here, due to that pressure difference, only air will suck into the crankcase. So due to this pressure difference, only air is sucked into the crankcase, and also at the same time piston compresses the previously collected air in the crankcase. So due to this pressure difference, only air is sucked into the crankcase, and also at the same time piston compresses the previously collected air in the crankcase. Okay, so see here, when the piston moves from BDC to TDC, this piston creates partial vacuum in the crankcase. So due to that pressure difference, fresh air will enter into the crankcase. At the same time, this piston will compress the air, previously collected air in the crankcase. Next, fourth point, see here, at the end of the compression stroke, fuel injected into the engine cylinder. At the end of the compression stroke, fuel injected into the cylinder. So, and the ignition takes place due to high pressure and temperature of the compressed air. See here, when the piston moves from BDC to TDC, fresh air will enter into the crankcase. At the same time, this piston will compress the previously collected air to the required temperature and pressure. So here we have a fuel injector. So this fuel injector will supply the fuel. So at the end of the compression stroke, so this piston compresses the air to the required temperature and pressure. So due to that high temperature and pressure, so whatever the fuel supplied by the fuel injector, so that will burn automatically. So this is the first stroke. I hope you understand. And let us see second stroke, that is downward stroke. So what happens in the downward stroke? See, in the second stroke, high temperature and pressure will develop in the cylinder. In the second stroke, high temperature and pressure will develop in the engine cylinder. See here, so when the piston compresses the air, so here, and fuel injector will supplies the fuel, that is diesel. So this fuel will burn due to the fuel will burn automatically due to high temperature and pressure. So in the engine cylinder, high pressure and temperature will develop. So this high temperature and pressure will act on this piston. So piston moves due to this high pressure and temperature. Piston moves from TDC to BDC. Once again listen, in the second stroke, high temperature and pressure will develop in the engine cylinder. So due to that high pressure and temperature, so that high temperature and pressure will act on the piston. So the piston moves from TDC to BDC. So third point, when the piston moves from TDC to BDC, inlet port would be closed position, exhaust port would be in open position. See here, when the piston moves from TDC to BDC, so these two ports, exhaust port in a transfer port, these two ports will be in opened position, and inlet port will be in closed position when it moves from the piston moves from TDC to BDC. When the piston moves from TDC to BDC, the inlet port would be closed position, exhaust port would be in open position. Exhaust port and transfer port would be open position. Next, fourth point, when the piston moves from TDC to BDC, then fresh air will enter into the cylinder. When the piston moves from TDC to BDC, fresh air will enter into the cylinder through the transfer port. At the same time, burn gases are released through the exhaust port to the atmosphere. So once again observe the diagram. See here, when the piston moves from TDC to BDC, so here this inlet port will be closed position, and exhaust port, transfer port, these two ports will be open position. So here through this transfer port, fresh air will enter into the engine cylinder, into the engine cylinder. At the same time, whatever the burn gases we have here, so these burn gases are released through the exhaust port to the atmosphere, So that is the fourth point. Next, in two-stroke diesel engine, there is no loss of fuel. So I hope you understand. So now let us see animation video for this two-stroke diesel engine. So students, so all of you observe this animation video. So in this video, so here for two-stroke diesel engine, so we have three ports. Instead of valves, we have ports. So this is an inlet port, exhaust port, and transfer port. These three are the transfer port. This is an engine cylinder, and this is a crankcase, and this one is crank, and this this is a connecting rod, and this one is crankshaft. So here working mechanism of two-stroke diesel engine. See here, in two-stroke cycle engine, generally we have two strokes, first stroke and second stroke. So in the first stroke, what happens in the first stroke? Piston moves from BDC to TDC. So BDC to TDC. So when the piston moves from, see here, see here, so here when the piston, this is a BDC position, this is a BDC position, this is a top dead center position, TDC position. When the piston moves from BDC to TDC, now it is moved from BDC to TDC. Now it is at TDC position. When the piston moves from BDC to TDC, inlet port will be open position. Now it is open position. So now this valve is in open position. See, it is open position. And exhaust port and transfer port, now these two ports are in these two ports are covered with piston, so these two ports are in closed position. Now these two ports are in closed position. So all of you observe carefully. So this is now the piston is at TDC position, means it moved from BDC to TDC. Now it is TDC position. When it moves from BDC to TDC, inlet valve will be open position. Now it is in open position. Exhaust transfer port and exhaust port, these two ports will be in closed position. Now these two ports are closed position. This will happen in the first stroke. So in the first stroke, when it moves from BDC to TDC, piston moves from BDC to TDC, fresh air will enter into the crankcase. Fresh air will enter into the crankcase. Okay. At the same time, whatever the air, previously collected air, so that will compressed by the piston. So this will happen. So this will happen in the first stroke, and let us see in the second stroke. So in the second stroke, the piston moves from TDC to BDC. See here. See here. So in this position, now the piston is at BDC position. This is the TDC position. Okay. Now the piston is at BDC position. When the piston moves from TDC to BDC, inlet port will be in closed position. Now all of you observe this inlet port. This inlet port is now covered with piston. So now it is in closed position. And when the piston moves from TDC to BDC, transfer port and exhaust port, these two ports will be in opened position. So now you are seeing these two ports are in open position. So when the piston moves from TDC to BDC, so fresh air will enter into the engine cylinder. At the same time, burn gases, smoke will released to the atmosphere through the exhaust port. At a time, fresh air will enter, and whatever the exhaust burn gases we have, these burn gases released out to the atmosphere through the exhaust port. So this is a animation video of the two-stroke diesel engine. I hope you understand. Okay, I hope you understand. See here. So now you are seeing this video. So in this case, fuel is supplying to the transfer port. So sorry, not fuel, air is supplying to the transfer port to the engine cylinder. So and here this is a fuel injector. The fuel injector will produce supplies the fuel, and so this air fuel, collected air fuel is compressed to the required temperature and pressure. See, whatever the air is collected inside the engine cylinder, so that is compressed at to the required temperature and pressure. At the same time, fuel injector will supplies the fuel. Okay, and due to that high temperature and pressure, automatically fuel will burn. Burning takes place. Okay, burn gases are released through the exhaust port. I hope you understand this video. Thank you so much.